Hi guys, this is Miss Maricar and today we will discuss the week 2 of Math 9 module, which is characterizing and describing the roots of quadratic equation. So ito yung ating learning task number 1. So nakalagay dito, complete the table given below and find the relations among constants A, B, and C in the quadratic equation standard form. So, naituro ko na sa inyo nung week 1 kung paano natin kukunin yung A, B, and C. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung video about sa week 1, I will put the link in the description box below so para mapanood nyo po. So, ang gagawin lang dito, kukunin yung A, B, and C, and then yung B squared minus 4AC at saka yung roots. So, dun sa roots na x sub 1 and x sub 2, yan po yung kinuha natin nung sa week 1 din po. So, itong learning task number 1 natin ay parang recall lang doon sa ating week 1. So, meron tayong 4 methods para makuha yung roots ng quadratic equation, which are extracting the square root, factoring, completing the square, and quadratic formula. So, di ba po, pag quadratic equation, lagi tayong may dalawang answers na nakukuha. Kaya siya x sub 1 and x sub 2. Lagi pong dalawa ang ating roots. So, paano naman yung b squared minus 4ac? Itong b squared minus 4ac, ay ito yung parang nasa loob ng radical sign ng quadratic formula. So, susundan nyo lang din po yung expression na yan. Substitute nyo lang dyan yung a, b, and c. And then, solve lang po. So, I will explain it more later. Proceed tayo sa learning task number 2. So, learning task number 2, again, you will just complete the table. I-input nyo lang po yung A, B, and C, and the discriminant and the nature of the roots. So, dito sa discriminant, ito po yung tinatawag, ito yung kanina na b squared minus 4ac. So, yung b squared minus 4ac, discriminant po ang tawag sa kanya. Okay? So, merong nature of the roots ang ating discriminant. So, ito po yung tatlong yon. So, kapag nakuha natin yung discriminant at siya ay nag-equal to 0, if b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. So, kapag equal daw po sa 0, ang nature niya ay real and equal. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, then the roots are real and unequal. So, kapag mas mataas po sa 0, kapag 1 pataas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pataas, then the roots are real and unequal. Real and unequal yung kanyang nature. And lastly, if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are not real. So, kapag negative siya, ibig sabihin ng kanyang nature ay not real. So, try natin magkaroon ng example. So, let's have example. Okay, so let's have x squared plus 4x plus 3 equals 0. So, first step, kunin muna natin ang A, B, and C. So, ang A natin ay 1, ang B ay 4, ang C ay 3. And then, these values, we will just substitute it in B squared minus 4AC. So, ang ating B ay 4. So, magiging 4 squared siya. And then, 4 times 1 ang A. And then, ang C ay 3. And then, so, 4 squared, 16. 4 times 1, 4 times 3, 12. 16 minus 12 is 4. So, ang ating discriminant ay 4. It is greater than 0. So, kapag greater than 0, the roots are real and unequal. Okay? So, it is greater than 0, therefore, roots are real and unequal. Okay, so if you want to check if your answer is correct, you can use any method in solving the quadratic equation. So in this part, ang ginamit natin ay quadratic formula para i-check kung tama yung answer natin sa example number 1. So, nung sinolve natin siya using quadratic formula, ang lumabas na answer ng roots ay -1 and -3, which is real and unequal. Hindi naman kasi equal ang -1 sa -3, kaya siya unequal and parehas silang real numbers. Kaya real and unequal. Ibig sabihin, tama yung sagot natin kanina sa discriminant. So, let's have example number 2. Minus 6x plus 9 equals 0. So, ang ating A ay 1, B is -6, C is positive 9. Substitute again, B squared minus 4AC. So, ang B natin ay -6, ang A ay 1, C ay 9. -6 squared, 36. 4 times 1, 4 times 9, 36. 36 minus 36 is equal to 0. Since our discriminant is 0, therefore, our roots, the nature of the roots are real and equal. So, our roots are real and equal. So, let's check. So, meron tayo ditong checking. So, unang ginawa ay ginawa siyang square of binomial and then extract the square root. We will have x minus 3. And then, nilipat lang natin si -3 sa kabila. Naging positive 3 siya. So, x equals 3. Kung mapapansin nyo, isa lang yung sagot natin. Pero dapat dalawang sagot sa quadratic equation. Ibig sabihin, dalawang 3. Kasi nga, equal si 3 kay 3. That's why, real and equal. Okay po? Next example. X squared plus 2x plus 3. Ang A natin ay 1, ang B ay 2, ang C ay 3. So, B squared minus 4AC. Ang B natin ay 2. Ang A ay 1, ang C ay 3. 2 squared, 4. 4 times 1 times 3, 12. 4 minus 12 is -8. So, kapag negative ang sagot natin, therefore, our roots are not real. Okay? Roots are not real. Kasi siya ay less than 0. So, that's all for discriminant. Let's proceed to the sum and product of roots. So, ito yung sum and product of roots. Ito yung kanyang proof. So, alam naman natin, ng x sub 1 o yung unang root natin ay -b plus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And our second root is -b minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, kapag kinuha niyo yung sum nilang dalawa, ito yung solution niya, ang magiging final answer ay -b over a. Yun lang po sa sum. So, kahit hindi na kayo mag-solve ng mahabang-mahaba para makuha yung roots and then i-add sila, makukuha mo na siya kagad instantly, gagamitin mo lang yung -b over a. Ganon din sa product, pero ang answer naman sa product ay c over a. Let's try example. natin yung A, B, and C. So, ang ating A ay 1, ang B ay 5, ang C ay 4. And then, substitute lang natin dito. So, kung samang ating kukunin, itong B ay gagawin natin negative 5 over 1. So, the answer is negative 5. Doon naman sa product, ito ang gagamitin natin, C over A. So, ang ating C ay 4 over 1 equals 4. Therefore, our sum is negative 5 and our product is positive 4. So, meron tayong checking para dyan. Ito yung checking natin. So, ang ginamit na method dito ay factoring. So, pinactor yung x squared plus 5x plus 4. Ang nakuha ay x plus 4 and x plus 1. And then equate to 0. We will have x equals negative 4 and x equals negative 1. Checking tayo. So, kung i-add natin siya, we will have negative 4 plus negative 1 equals negative 5. Tama, magkaparehas sila. Multiplication naman, we will have negative 4 times negative 1 equals positive 4. Parehas. Tama din siya. Okay? So, let's have another example. Okay, let's have 2x squared minus 5x plus 3 equals 0. So, our A is 2, B is negative 5, C is positive 3. So, ililipat lang natin dito. So, ang B natin ay negative 5 over positive 2. So, we will have positive 5 over 2. Product, we will have 3 over 2. Okay, try natin ang checking. So, dito sa checking, gumamit ulit ng factoring. So, nagkaroon tayo ng 2x minus 3 and x minus 1. And then, equate to 0. We will have x equals 3 over 2. And x equals 1. So, try natin ang checking. 3 over 2 plus 1. We will have 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2 over 2. We will have 5 over 2. So, parehas sila. So, product naman, 3 over 2 times 1 is equal to 3 over 2. Parehas din. So, tama ang ating sum and product of roots. So, optional lang po ang checking. Kung gusto nyo lang i-check kung tama o mali yung sagot nyo, pwede rin namang hindi. Pero mas okay na i-check nyo para sure kayo na tama. Yun lamang po para sa week na to, para sa lesson na to. And then, see you again next week for week 3. Bye-bye! Goodbye!